Hey guys, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Got the fire going there. You can kind of see the outline of it. Let me open this up a little bit. It's been bitter cold up here the last couple nights. It's about 14 degrees right now. It was about 0 last night, and I think it was down to 0 the night before. I actually took the camera outside to try to do a video outside, and because it's so cold, it just shuts right down. It's just not having it, so they're not gonna be doing anything with that. So actually, just clean the glass off on here too. Use a piece of newspaper, and you wipe on the inside, and it helps clean the glass. I don't know why it works, but it works. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you about what's happening around here and what we're going to be doing and stuff. And now that George has passed away, I had said to my mom, because she was talking about moving to Batavia where my sister is, and they have like senior high-rise apartments and stuff like that. And her income is going to be a lot less, so she's actually selling her trailer in town, and she's going to go out there. So I had said to her, I said, well, Mom, why don't you just come up here? And, I said we could build an addition onto the house, and you can have your own room and everything else. And after a bunch of hemming and hawing and, this excuse and that excuse of why, she told me the real reason why she didn't want to move up here. And it's because of my son, Eddie. Now, Eddie's not here right now. He's at his mom's for the weekend. And Heather has a friend over for the weekend, Kendall. You guys have probably, if anybody's watched the older videos, you've seen her before. So, yeah, her reasoning was that she didn't want to deal with Eddie. And it was funny because my sister had talked about moving up here as well at one point, and the same reason that she didn't want to was because of my son Eddie. Now, you guys just see a little bit of Eddie. You don't see some of the stuff that he does occasionally. And I gotta say, for me, he's very good. I have no issues with him. He does what he's supposed to do. He's a good son, and he helps with chores. And don't get me wrong, he'll have a tantrum and not want to help, but he's come to the realization that before he gets his privileges, which is obviously going on his laptop, that he has to pitch in and he has to help. So that's kind of what happens with that. And but anyway, so the reason that they don't want to be here is because of my son. And my mom had actually said to me, she goes, I gotta tell you, she says, I don't know how you do it. And I said, well, he's my son, period. That's the bottom line. That's why I do it. There's not going to be any other option when it comes to him. He's going to be with me, and that's it. And so that's what's happened with that. So apparently she's going to sell her place, and she's going to move to Batavia and move into some senior high-rise apartments. So that's what her game plan is. And, that's obviously her choice. And because I had said to her, I said, that, Becky's not going to take care of you. And she goes, I know that. And I said, and I always will. And, come on. Of course, I got my girl here. So anyway, as far as what am I going to do? Obviously I cannot make a living just making YouTube videos. That's not going to even be possible. So I will still make YouTube videos, obviously, but that's going to be more of my side thing than anything else. I'm planning on the one suggestion that somebody had made I thought was absolutely awesome about going to the local churches, and they would know who in their congregation needs help. So I may go back into doing some private duty. I have another option that I might end up doing. I'm not sure yet. But I'm absolutely, I have no desire to go back into the nursing home setting, to be honest with you. Just because of the treatment of residents, the lack of proper staffing, and the games. I see. Here's my problem. Okay, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. My problem is that I speak my mind, and they don't want that. They want yes men. Well, I have never been a yes man, and I never will be a yes man. So that always gets me in trouble because I say it like it is, and if they don't like it, I really don't care. Um, so, you get deemed a troublemaker because you say it like it is. And when you talk to the management, I had to laugh. The one guy who was the assistant director, um, younger guy, and I spoke with him one day about like the staffing issues and stuff like that. And man, and he was good. I gotta give him. I'll tell you what, he was really, really good. He danced around that and never gave me an answer. So it was pretty funny in that aspect. I had to laugh about that. So, but it is what it is. So anyway, I'm not unhappy to be not there anymore. Actually, it's kind of like a relief. But you know, it's I'm a big, big believer in everything happens for a reason and everything happens when it should. And to get out and do something different, that's going to be better for me. And I kind of have to be my own boss. It's always been that way. And my whole family. It's always been that way. My mother, my grandfather, my cousin, we're very bullheaded, opinionated people with very strong wills. And we're not real good at cowing down to anybody. So that doesn't really bode well with a job because I don't kiss anybody's butt and I never will. And so I always end up somebody don't like you because of the fact, and some people respect that, but some definitely do not like that. So anyway, so that's, I'm going to figure some stuff out, and I'm kind of weighing my options of what I want to do and how I want to go about it, But like I said, I definitely am excited for whatever the future brings, and we'll just keep plugging along because that's what we do. So, but the biggest thing is what a lot of people really I don't think grasp the concept of is that family is so important, and I want to kind of talk to you a little bit about that because it's so important to me. For years, I was on what I call the hamster wheel, and grinding out the long hours, trying to make the big money and stuff like that, and realistically, time continues to go by, and you can't get time back. Time is much more important. Having that quality time with your kids while they're young, and spending time with them and doing things with them, that's what's more important than anything else. Seeing them laugh and seeing them be happy and joking around and having a good time. Really, realistically, that's what it's all about. So like I said, I'm not too concerned. Things will work themselves out. They always do. But so that's kind of what's happening right now, as far as that goes. But it's so important to to remember to hug and kiss your children. Tell them that you love them every day. Spend that quality time with them. It's not even just your children. It's your mom and your dad and your brothers and your sisters and anybody that's close to you. It's it's important to have that good connection. And if you don't have that good connection with them, you should really make that effort to make that connection because holding grudges and having hard feelings for things it doesn't make it any better. It really truly doesn't. So. But, and then remember, like I say, the biggest thing I say to you guys is, the only one in life that can hold you back is you. It really, truly is because nobody else can do it. If you want to accomplish something or have a goal that you're trying to do, you're the only one that's going to hold you back. And nobody else is going to do that to you except for you. So that's very, very important as well. And, remember, guys, it's one step at a time, it's one thing at a time, and it's one day at a time. And whatever you're trying to achieve, you're going to reach those goals if you work at it methodically. I've had a lot of bumps in the road, and jobs come and jobs go, but you know, everything works out, and it will. So listen, today is the 6th of January. It is Saturday. I hope everybody has a good day. We're supposed to get bitterly cold again tonight up here, so it'll probably be about 0 again. And so we'll just kind of go from there. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Prepper Nurse one out for now.